Hi everybody, it's Coach Pete with AcademicRecruits.com. Sorry for the rough edit of this particular episode of Recruiting Tips. The month of July has started. I'm not going to realistically have time to edit the movie and make sure the audio is correct in iMovie. What I want to talk to you all about today is things that you can do as kids, recruits, and parents to help your own recruiting interest in the month of July. 4 things stand out for kids. First thing is you want to play hard. I know that sounds simple, but most kids don't dive on the floor for loose balls. Most kids don't make a mistake on offense and then sprint back on defense to get a back tip. Most kids don't take charges. So I think that playing hard is extremely important. Any chance you have to demonstrate that you're going all out and that you're competing, I think is advantageous. Second thing is you want to make sure that you don't show college coaches what you can't do. If you're an outstanding point guard who can make plays and see the floor and defend his butt off, that's great. You're going to get some interest. If you can't shoot, don't shoot. Don't shoot. Work on your game in August, September, October. Hopefully by the time the season rolls around, you're at least serviceable. Leave college coaches wondering, I wonder if that kid can shoot. Don't show them definitively that you can't. Something else I think you can do to help yourself that is hugely important is be a great teammate. If a teammate gives you a nice pass for a layup or a dunk, make sure you recognize and acknowledge the help that you got on that particular play. If a teammate falls down, go help them up. When you're sitting on the bench for a couple minutes here, maybe more than a couple of minutes, be up cheering, be supportive, be a great teammate, and it can only help you because that's the kind of thing college coaches like. And then the final piece of the puzzle is don't argue with the referees. I know I've said this before on these episodes, but you just look so foolish. You look so foolish out there arguing with the referees. You're not going to change their mind. Just get back on defense and make the next play. So again, to review, you want to make sure you play as hard as you possibly can. You want to be a great teammate. You want to not argue with the referees, aka you want to have a good attitude. And you want to make sure that you don't show college coaches what you can't do. And then next up is for parents. There's an old adage that says, coaches love coaching kids, but they won't coach parents. In other words, if you're seen as being a difficult parent, then you could potentially hurt your own child's recruitment. So a couple things you should avoid. I think screaming at the referee in July in front of college coaches and making a scene, I don't think it's a good idea. I'm not saying it will hurt your son's recruitment. I'm saying it could. Some coaches might be scared off by that. And then the main thing you want to avoid, this is huge, don't be out there trying to coach your son from the stands in July. That is something that will make college coaches potentially run away because you're going to make our job, if you're overbearing and you're interfering, and even though you're not a coach, you think you're a coach, and you're coaching your own son constantly from the crowd, that's going to make some college coaches think that you're going to stand in the way of their teaching and their coaching and their development and their ideas. And college coaches have absolutely no interest in dealing with difficult parents. High school coaches don't want to, but high school coaches kind of have to. College coaches don't have to. Difficult parents have cost kids scholarships many times over the years. So keep in mind that if Earl Woods was overbearing at one of Tiger Woods' youth events, which probably happened, it didn't scare Stanford off. Why? He was the U.S. amateur champion and one of the greatest golfers of all time. So if you're a legitimate high major prospect that people think might be an NBA player, none of this applies to you. But if you're a borderline mid-major or low major, or maybe a D2 player or a D3 player, parents and recruits, I hope you listen to what I put out there today because certainly some of these ideas could potentially be useful if you listen and take them to heart. That's about it today. If you have any questions, email Coach Pete at academicrecruits.com and we'll be coming at you tomorrow. Thanks for watching.